take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drip. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Reaching my goals, I do not feel ashamed. I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and I cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game.
Today, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's the NFC Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports.
We welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game, as we've got a great one in store between the Carolina Panthers and the New York Giants. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. They will be led out by the Heisman Trophy winner from 2018, drafted #1 overall the subsequent year, Kyler Murray.
And he and his team, they were the beneficiaries of a first-round bye earned by a tremendous regular season. He'd been a little bit nicked up, so he could use the rest, and I'm sure his teammates felt the exact same way. But now it'll be interesting to watch their first few drives in this one, because sometimes getting the rest is great, but sometimes you accumulate a little bit of rust as well. Maybe they come out flat, and they can't afford that in the postseason.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. A bad start there, a big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
Throwing on second and long. Murray finding room at the 30. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And finally taken down at the 36-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Here's Murray. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. DeForest Buckner gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
To try again after the sack. Murray buying time to his left. He rifles one that's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. So now here are the Panthers with excellent field position to start off. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
And he more than did his part in the wild card win with 3 touchdown passes. Now, he's going to get a bigger test here in round 2, but his unit is in rhythm, and they're playing as well as they have all year long. I wouldn't be surprised if this defense, though, tried to get after him early with a little extra pressure. If he can handle that, he can have another big game now.
So they had the big loss on that first down pass play, and facing a second and long. Our first carry here for Joe Mixon. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 15 coming up after that loss of 2.
It's 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up 4th.
I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker that the defense almost relaxed and said, we got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the 4th down.
No good. The score remains tied.
So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. Here we go. Mike, 56. Mike, 56. Switch. Mike, 56.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Well, that's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs. Now Murray off play action. He'll buy some time right. He'll get this one to Kupp, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man, maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
On the move to his left. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Cooper Kupp there to make the grab. And the Giants are going to take a first quarter lead. For the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it was polished off by a Giants touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Looking to throw again on second down. Brady, he finds his running back, Mixon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down. Now Joe Mixon. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45.
Joe Mixon.
The safety, Keanu Neal, there to make the tackle. The last run got... a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
From the gun, it's Brady. And open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 41-yard line.
And the Panther first down.
From the gun, a give to Mixon. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38. Now whistles here, and it looks like we've got a Panther that's having some difficulty down there getting up. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. From the 38, Brady on the slant, completes to Sutton. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. But fortunately, a Panther was able to get on this, so Carolina keeps the ball. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
25-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well. Now Mixon. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
Ball carrier.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
On second down, here's Mixon. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Ball carrier. Christian Wilkins on the stop. It's a gain of a yard, and it's third down.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Score Giants 7, Panthers nothing.
Throwing is Brady on third down. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22.
Brady sacked.
Khalil Mack coming in to drop it for a loss of 8, and it also brings up fourth. Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
Panthers 3.
So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
At their own 32-yard line.
New York set to take the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Play action. Now it's Murray out to his left. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. 2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. Going to flare this one out to Gurley in the flat. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A big pickup of 38.
I don't think anyone would argue that having that extra week definitely helps come playoff time. And those were some fresh legs right there. That extra practice time and planning, certainly in evidence.
On first down, it's Gurley. The tackle credited to Deshaun Elliott, the safety.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
That's complete right around the 8. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It's a gain of 7, and that'll bring up second down.
And that's why you do all the drills that you do from the quarterback position, because you're not going to just throw to your strength. The right-handed quarterback naturally will want to move to the right side to throw the football. But sometimes you've got to go left, and that's exactly what happened on that play. Forced to his left, still able to accurately throw it downfield for a completion.
Eluding the pressure right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Incomplete. Out of the end zone. Brings up third down and 3.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Going for it with McKinnon. And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. So they went for it from the 1 on 4th and goal, and they got it done.
Is this the new NFL?
This is the new NFL.
This is the updated NFL, and I like it. I know that quarterbacks across the league have spent the entire offseason and even during the season lobbying their coaches to go for it more on fourth down. Let's go get it. Because nowadays, you've got to score points to win games in the NFL. You can't just rely on your defense to hold them.
I think the quarterbacks want to eliminate field goals inside of 30 yards, probably.
Well, listen, they have enough confidence in themselves that they can call plays and make plays, that they won't need those field goals inside the 30.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Following that fumble recovery, it's Murray. They'll roll him out right, and he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
Check 31, check 31. Deuce.
Murray again, 2nd and 10. Now that'll be caught by Cup. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Sliding out of the pocket. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Brian Poole. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Brady's throw there complete. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 39-yard line.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, but every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. They'll try and run with Nixon. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the 1st. It'll be a gain of 4, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down.
1st down, Panthers.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here at a very eventful divisional round weekend. Brady now on first down. Caught left side, Hopkins. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 13 yards, first down, Panthers.
First down, Carolina.
To throw is Brady. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that one's going to be over everybody in the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54.
Looking back to the air on second down. It's Brady. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Christian Wilkins just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Shotgun now for Brady. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. Brady. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up fourth down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first.
Makes the score Giants 14.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
Now Kyler Murray ready to get back under center. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
Steps away to his left. And his throw is incomplete.
Murray on the keeper.
Hayden Hurst, former first-round pick, the intended target. And it's 3rd and 5.
And he is such a tough quarterback to defend because you got to remember, arguably, he's more dangerous outside the pocket than he is in it. But how about the job they did defensively to stay with the receiver and knock the ball away? I think they had a sigh of relief there because oftentimes when he gets outside the pocket, big plays result downfield.
And able to find Dorsett. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Down at the 43-yard line.
On play action, it's Murray. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Down at the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing again, Murray. Flushed out right. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Intended for Robbie.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35.
Throwing again. Murray flushed to it. And a big loss here as he's taken down. So we've come upon halftime here in this it. And just like that, on we head to half number 2.
Panthers 6.
A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the third quarter. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. From the gun, Brady. Got a man open. It's Sutton. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down. Operating from the gun, Brady. Wide open receiver, complete. Brady. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, Brady. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the Giants' 34-yard line.
Now Brady again. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady. His throw caught right around the 6. And the Panthers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets them up 1st and goal. Brady to throw again. He's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Oh, and after the sack, he's still down on the field. 1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They do get 6, but they've still got some work to do on 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, Brady. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Khalil Mack picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
That's quite a stand there defensively. A huge sack on 3rd down, and that's going to force him into a field goal attempt.
The kick by Bass is good. And that'll get the lead down to 5.
The score, Giants 14, Panthers 9.
So it's a 3rd field goal for him now. He's accounted for all 9 points. I look down to the sideline, though. You can just tell they weren't too happy for 3. They wanted 6.
No, they have to have 6. Look, he's keeping them afloat, but they really need to do exactly what you talked about. They need to get into the end zone and score some touchdowns. Otherwise, he's going to have to kick a lot more field goals than just the 3 he's already put through the post.
Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the 3rd quarter.
56.
Play fake. Murray. Left side, it's Dorsett. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Well, they we're looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
It's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Throwing now is Murray, escaping the pressure right. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 39 that time. Well, you had all halftime to think about what you wanted to do to start the second half. They came out with a big one.
Does that not beg the question? What was happening in the other locker room at halftime? Was that the one play they didn't cover as a possibility? Because they just gave up a big, big gain.
They faked the handoff. Now Murray. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Murray now on first down, eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Second and 6.
Murray now. Flushed out right. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Robbie Anderson there to make the grab. And the Giants add on to their lead. Gano for the extra point. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gas,
yeah,
right?
A little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting upfield, only giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
Brings up second and 2 at the 32-yard line.
Facing a second and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. On play action, it's Brady. Open man is Higbee, the tight end.
Brady's pass.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. On the delay, it's Mixon. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. And they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe it'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Panthers.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. First and 10 at the 48-yard line. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On first and 10, here's Brady. And his throw here's incomplete. Cortland Sutton was the man he was looking for, but it'll be second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Right there. 54, right there, right there. 54
Brady will try again on second down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 31-yard line.
17 yards.
17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Brady. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points, but the opportunity. For the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
From the 29, Brady throwing middle, and it's complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score, because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 6-yard line.
From the gun, it's Brady. He's got it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Again, it's Brady. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Khalil Mack able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll go for it. It's Brady. A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And nothing but daylight ahead. The 20. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown.
Touchdown, Giants.
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
And that one makes this a 19-point game. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Their own 25.
The Carolina offense about ready to go. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. Now Brady to try again after the pick 6. And now a fumble. Brady loses loses the football. And he loses the football a second time. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery on a Giants touchdown. So a great play there by the defense. If these guys are going to advance, and it looks like they will, this defense a big reason why. And they love carrying the mantle for this team, don't they? You see the way that they move around out there? They want to lead this team deeper into the playoffs and hopefully onto the Super Bowl. And that return for a touchdown certainly helps that cause. Gano now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Now this offense about ready to take over again. They knew this would be tough on the road divisional round, and that has certainly been the case with the deficit they face in this fourth quarter. Brady now on first down. That's complete to his tight end Higbee. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
Carolina.
Let's go. Hey, one set. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Danny.
To throw, it's Brady. He completes this to Sutton. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium.
Right there. 54 Mike.
Throwing on first down is Brady. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 10 more there and another first down. What a throw right there for the first down. He has taken some real punishment in this game, but still standing in the pocket completing that one.
He's a flat-out warrior. There's no question about that. How about him stepping up into the teeth of the rush and delivering there for that big strike and that big pickup?
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First down.
Mixon with a first down carry. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
On 2nd and 11 now. Brady, he'll drop this down to Taylor. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
Jonathan Taylor.
A gain of 4 on the play, and they're going to face a third down. Shotgun now for Brady. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big.
So, my man, another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed that they earned throughout the year. Looking pretty dominant right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl would run right through this stadium. Somebody's going to have to come in here and beat these guys. Good luck. I don't think it's happening this weekend.
No, definitely not this weekend. And for anyone else out there, bring your game.
Buyer beware. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. To throw again on second down. Murray flush to his right. He'll try and run it. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a first down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
56, the mark, boy, 56. Check, 56. Oh, here we go. Oh, hey. 56 the mic. 56 is the mic.
Murray's going to look to throw this thing. Short throw underneath to Hurst. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. That's good for a first down. Here's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Throwing on first down is Murray, escaping the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. It was Teron Johnson that time who had that play covered from the start.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And he fires one incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing again, Murray. This is caught, and he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Robbie Anderson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, and the Giants are able to add on to their lead.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it to the end zone, and you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out, and I think their philosophy is we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
They're on 25.
Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. Let's just be frank, they're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. That throw by Brady incomplete.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Looking back to the air on 2nd down, it's Brady. Now a desperation throw. It got his man complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
59 mark, 59 mark. Check, 59. Hey, tight.
From the gun, Brady. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
Wait, 53. Yeah. We don't want none.
Brady now on 1st down. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Brady. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Brady to throw again. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And that will write a finish to this ball game. The Giants season will continue at least another week as we say so long, everybody. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from MetLife Stadium.
Irresponsible without your money or not. Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot.